Awesome of fellow traders. Hope you all having an awesome weekend. Before I continue, let me mention that I'll be flying to Dubai on Monday, so I might not able to upload Netcast video and update on Monday, but I'm gonna try to make this video as much as educational, as much as informative as possible, as this video is just going to be all about natural gas. What I have been looking for natural gas from last couple of months, what I predicted, and how I was bullish or bearish on a long-term perspective. This video is going to be really difficult for me because I need to dig back in my previous month's videos and get the clips out of that to show you how the price action works in a certain manner so that you can understand the price action in an efficient way and you don't just get panic with some small moves. Of course, I'm going to talk about something on smaller time frame as well, but I get this question asked a lot. What do you think about long-term perspective here on Netgas or any other instrument? That is something I'm going to make perfectly clear in this video. And with that, also, if there is no Netgas video on Monday, it is a surprise for you. It will be another video that is a strategy. So if you see another video on Monday, let's say I have no Netcast video, I'm going to schedule a video. I'll be flying by that time, but I'm going to schedule that. I'm going to try my hard to make it today, upload it for Monday. So that video is going to be how to trade the trend shifts. When the trend of the market shifts from the uptrend to downtrend or from downtrend to uptrend, how you can perfectly identify those trend shifts so that you can avoid taking wrong trades. Now, it is not just an explanation how you can identify the trend shift. It is also a strategy with the exact stops and targets rule, the exact way of taking the entries according to the number of the ATR. So it is a glimpse from my course, but it is something I try to put for you so that you know the value of the trending market and how I've been trading this strategy from so many years. On Monday, keep an eye on a Monday video, a usual time. This weekend's video, I'm going to do analysis of net gas, gold, silver, crude oil. Like I mentioned, we're going to only talk about natural gas, as I know most of you love trading natural gas. So the market does three things: trending up, trending down, or consolidation. And when we trade the market, we need to identify if the market is trending up or down, consolidating, or just recently break out from a downtrend to an uptrend, and how you can start to trade that. Now, if you remember, if you follow me, just this year, I was bullish for natural gas since the price hit this level. If you follow me from this year, then you know that the price was in a downtrend from couple of months, right from here, all the way from here. It was in a downtrend, but this is the zone from where I started to buy, and I've started to predicting buy trades only. Of course, on smaller time frame, we have these pullbacks, but I was bullish since the price hit this level. I was bullish since the price hit this level till this level, and then when the price pushed down from here to here. Now, I'm not just saying that. I was bullish here, and it was on a long term, and it was a higher time frame analysis that was set on a weekly time frame. So let me show you the clip on that day right here. It was April or March or April this year. I'm going to show you how I predicted, and I want to show you how the price action worked when the price started to push up in a new trend. So downtrend was ended here. Now the new trend was started here. How do we know that the trend has been started, and how do we know that we are bullish for on a long-term perspective? Let me show you the clip from that. Taken in consideration, which is on a weekly time frame. If you look here, the price already hit a rejection box of a double bottom pattern right here. On weekly time frame, we are getting this pattern. If we have a next candle as a green candle, remember this is a weekly and long-term time frame, so it will take whole 1 week to get a green candle. In that case, we have a good signal that price will push up from here. So I'm also going to show you a weekly time frame. On weekly time frame, we have already hit a rejection box of double bottom. So that is why it is a likely chance that we can get a possible green candle, a weekly green candle. If that happens, if it closed next week as a weekly candle, in that case, we will have a major double bottom and price will start to reverse from here. in my previous video that this is an area where I'll be interested to take my buy trades. Otherwise, these are the minor area from where I was expecting some bounce, which we got, as you can see right here. But it is a major area from where now we are getting a possible bounce. I'm expecting a price to push up from here. And as you can see on daily time frame, if this candle closed as a green candle or possibly an engulfer, then it will be a very strong signal for a double bottom pattern. We already got a double bottom here and completed. What to expect from here? So price has nicely pushed up out of double bottom pattern, which is right here, successfully pushed up from the area of value. And price is now heading towards a level of next resistance. And as you can see, the price hit a level of major resistance. So that is why that's a minor double top pattern. Looking at that, it can be an aggressive entry as well. In that case, let's say the candle closed somewhere here. I will keep my stop loss bit above the wick and take profit 1-to-1 initially. So I will go short, but short term only. Doesn't mean that we will reverse here. It might, but I'm not expecting that. But I'm expecting some nice push down from here and then a possible push up back to my rejection zone. Awesome. But now, as I mentioned yesterday, that we have a bearish signal, and I will still take an entry if we have a condition here on capital.com. And if this candle closed as a bearish engulfer, that is also your entry. And we already had this 382 candle. That's what we call predictions. Now I can go on and on and on, but it will make this video really long. But the reason I've shown you the previous clips so that you learn from it. Now, bigger picture and a bigger picture, that is what I always get. But if you are a swing trader, in between the bigger picture, we have a smaller picture where the traders like me, who is a swing trader, my trades take sometimes 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. But if you are someone who just want to hold the position for the months, I have also predicted that. But in between, if you remember, it all started here when the downtrend ended. Downtrend was started all the way from here, right? See, a massive downtrend started. Every trend must bend, but I was not bullish unless the price hit my area, and which was mentioned every single day, step by step. Now, first signal, we had a double bottom with a divergence in the RSI. That was something for a short-term trader, for a day trader or a swing trader. We had a bullish engulfer, right, that pushed up. Now for me, that's enough for my target. I might be looking for another trades after the target has been hit, maybe a next pullback entry. But if it's hit, I'm out with a good reward to risk ratio. What else do you need? Now, after that, and before that, I've mentioned a weekly time frame of double bottom. Now, this part is something that is very important for you for the upcoming moves of the natural gas. Now, right here, I've said that if this candle turns to be a bullish candle, right here, that is a weekly time frame, will be bullish long term. And for the long term trader, this could be an entry and this could be an exit from major zone to the next major zone. In between is just all the noise and a minor zone. Now, if you are my student, if you are my course member, if you follow me for a couple of months, the price action works in a certain way. I'm going to talk about double bottoms here because net gas has formed multiple double bottoms on the area, which I'm going to show you in today's example as well, the current date, and how we can move forward using these double bottom. Now, coming back on double bottom on weekly time frame, I was bullish long term, mean your stop loss is somewhere here, take profit, you can go wherever you want to go till the next level of resistance. Of course, you need to take profit somewhere, right? So that is a way you need to take profit. Exit is something that is very important if you want to make money. So double bottom here. Once double bottom is broken, what is the next process? Now, small time frame traders, this push down is a very big move on daily and smaller time frame, and that could take days to push down, right? But for the weekly time frame trader, they entered here. That is just a small move for them after the break of the neckline. Now, the neckline of double bottom, let me make it a bit clear for you. Right here, the first bottom, the neck, second bottom, and we have a double bottom formed. And what do we have? We have a neckline after that, right here. Now, when the double bottom starts, we entered at the close right here, which we did. Then we break above someone who is not an aggressive trader long term. The next one entry is after the break of this neckline. We have a confirmation that now price is gonna start to reverse and keep on pushing up, right? Then we enter it. We push up, and after so many weeks, many weeks, the price came back down to the neckline as well. Now that could be a big moment of panic for small term traders, but it is a process of double bottom. First it forms a double bottom, then it pushes up, break above the neckline, then we enter here as well, take profit somewhere here, then the third step, the price forms and come back, likely to retest the neckline. An entry here as well, right? It is an entry on a weekly time frame, which is just a recent date. Now this is the date, the current date I'm recording the video. Now we had a retest. We are on the third stage of a weekly double bottom, which is retest of a neckline, and that is another stage for the price to push higher and keep on pushing higher. So that is the long-term perspective of natural gas, that we are on the third stage of this double bottom major pattern, which we predicted in March right here, if you have already seen the video. Now coming back on smaller time frame, 4 hour, where we took an entries. Now right here I want to show you more double bottoms. Now here, I hope you remember that example. The first double bottom we had, the previous double bottom we had here, which is the major one. And I want to make it clear for you. I want to show you the 3 stages of double bottom. On 4 hour time frame, the system work exactly the same. Now here from the major zone, price forms a bullish signal. Signals are very important for me, and we entered right here. Now from here to here, that could be your entry if you are someone who want to really hold on with the trade. No one can tell where the price can likely to head to, but I can tell that I can go 1.4 to 1 reward to risk ratio, 1.7 to 1, or till this resistance. We can't go in a trade forever, right? So it starts from here. Then what was the next stage of double bottom? The next stage of double bottom is the break of the neckline for the price to continue to push higher and keep on pushing up in a trend. The neckline is what? The neckline is right here. Now after the break, right here, the break, that is an entry itself that pushes up, right? Exactly the same. Now we had a retest of this neckline right here again, and then the price start to push up again. So that is one example of a double bottom, stages of double bottom. Coming back here, right here, what do you see? Now for me, this is a double bottom. This is consolidation. The reason is because the price is just ranging, but after the price break above this high, it started to push up and then it pushed back down. Now this is the first bottom for me, right? Now here the price hit my level of support, first bottom, or aggressive entry. That is also a part of entry I teach to my student. Then the price pushes up. Now let me make it more clear for you. Push down, push up, push down. Now we had a bullish engulfing pattern. I'm sure I've taken this entry as well back in September. I don't want to go back and show this video, but feel free to check that out. On the same date, you can find this video. Now the price pushes up and forms a neckline. For the price to continue to push higher, what does it need to do? Break above the neckline. Right here, we had a neckline of this pattern. So we had what? We had a break of this neckline. Right here, the circle is still there. I'm sure I've shown this video before, but circle is still here. The price broke above and closed above the neckline right here. Then that is an entry. Now it did not go on to this third stage because it just pushes up, but the second stage has been triggered, which is enough for us for the entry confirmation. That price is likely to push high. But if the price would have pushed down, as you can see, we had a little pullback, barely hit the neckline, it still pushes up. And that is how the reversal looks like. Now this is something on smaller time frame. If you look back on daily, exactly the same. Double bottom, break of the neckline, massive push up, right? Double bottom, break of the neckline, massive push up. On smaller time frame, that could be a retest as well. Go back, and what do you see? Double bottom right here. That time it was choppy. Now break of neckline, a big impulsive candle, but on a 4-hour time frame, I'm sure that would be an entry. But big impulsive candle, we wouldn't have even taken this trade on longer time frame. But here the stop loss could be somewhere below the head of this pattern, and take profit would weigh enough because we are taking an entry on higher time frame. So in this scenario, the price pushed down, don't even go near to the stop loss, and massively pushed up. That is how the price action moves with these pattern, and these are the major zones we need to pay attention. Now, do you find a similar situation here on nat gas? Yes, of course we do, and it is something I've been predicting from last whole month that I'm bullish for natural gas. I'm just short-term bearish, not long-term bearish. If you look here on NEMEX, we have a clear double bottom that was completed on 4-hour time frame with a green candle. Right here, entry was here, opened above, gone in your favor, and then it is still pushing high. I hope that gives you a clear picture how the price reversed. Now, if you're talking about today's situation, the current situation here, the price started the push up from here. This is just a pullback on high time frame, and I'm still looking at this major zone in the long term for the price to hit. I don't know when, but as long as the price is pushing higher without closing below this low, I'm not bearish for natural gas. But on smaller time frame, I might take multiple entries. If the price pushes down, that could be a major double bottom on weekly time frame. So it will take months and weeks, but on a higher time frame, I'm still bullish for natural gas, and I've been repeating that from a couple of weeks and months. Let's see the last week's predictions. If you have a pullback and price rejects from 50 EMA followed by bearish engulfing pattern, in that case I'm going to go short again till we are in this minor level of support. So price now hit the rejection box of the double bottom pattern. If you go back on daily time frame, the green candle is all I'm looking at, green pin bar or green candle. If we have that, we have a major double bottom on daily time frame as well. On 4-hour time frame, that is also a valid bullish engulfing pattern. A weak signal, price is still in the support, it can still push up from here, and that can be taken as a risk. If you are a risky trader, you can take a risk for that by keeping your stop loss below 180. The both targets has been hit. The bigger target of 85 points has been hit. Now what to expect? Now what I'm waiting for, when the price hit your targets, you come out, wait with patience. Now just a break above will be my entry condition for my next pullback entry bullish. I'm not looking for sell trades unless we are broken below this low. Awesome. That was a bit of work. I need to dig back my videos just to show you how I've been taking the trades. I've been predicting small term, long term time frames both. Overall, I was always bullish, but bearish short term as well. If you're someone who just like to take a trade, want to do scalping, day trading, this is something I look for every single day. But I've already mentioned that long term, I'm bullish unless we are not broken below this low, and you need to ignore all the noise in between right here. If you are still in the trade, if you are holding on with your trade right here, this is the level I'm looking at for the price to hit right here, which is 2.339, goes to 2.441. And here on NEMEX, if you're looking at NEMEX platform, I'm looking at this level for the long term, 2.952, goes to 3.126. Now let's do our usual analysis of natural gas, gold, silver and crude oil. Now before I continue, I've shown the recent clip from the video. All the patterns has been hit nicely. If you remember, if you have seen my previous video, we had a head and shoulder pattern here on Owanda on longer time frame. With this pin bar, it is pushing higher. Now the next step would be for the possible entries. As now we are broken above this anchor here on NEMEX as well, and we are closed as well. Now if you're looking at, that is a bullish engulfing pattern, not a valid bullish engulfing entry according to my rules of entry, but in general it is a bullish candle. Now when there is no entry, I don't take my trades, so we can still get a possible pullback to 50 EMA, and we might get a valid entry at 50 EMA. Must be above 50 EMA. We have a confirmation that price just made a new high by breaking and closing above the high. That is why if we get a pullback, that will be total normal. I don't get panic. Now, when I bought here, I've just shown you this trade. When I bought here, right at this candle, and when we had this big move down, there was some keyboard warriors started to send me messages that, Umar, you said you bought here, and they started cursing me that the price is reversed. Just with a single candle, they get panic, and that is just a pullback for me. Yes, if you're looking at 1 minute time frame, of course, that would be a waterfall for you. But for me, it is instead a double bottom formation. Even though when this big move happened, we had a panic in the market. But if you see, it is just a process, especially this move. I have a strategy of a momentum candle. That could be one. I have not checked that, but that is a good example of that. So we are pushing higher, and first we are on NEMIX. So if you have a bearish engulfer here, I'm going to go long. Now, if you remember the double bottom thing, double bottom aggressive has been triggered as well. Right here, the first stage, this is the second stage, which is a break and close. Now, ideally, I would like to see a close above the wicks as well. That is a break of my neckline. Not my neck, but neckline of double bottom. Once we are broken and close above this neckline, in that case, we have an entry number 2 of double bottom and a phase 2 of a double bottom. And the price will likely to push up to the level which is 2.386 goes to 2.523, from where we can see a retest of a neckline. Now, if you have seen the first part of the natural gas price action, it will make total sense to you. So first stage is here, second stage is in a process, break will be a second stage, a push up, then a pullback over and retest of the neckline will be the third stage for the price to push higher. So that is what we can expect in a long term with some good pullback. Now, before I continue, let me show you an entry on smaller time frame, which I'm really glad that my members, students, and fellow traders are picking up right here on 1 hour time frame. Now, if you follow me from couple of months and a year, what entry pattern do you see? A bearish engulfer on 1 hour time frame, and that nicely hit the profits, and that pullback is enough to take your profits and cut your profit. And as you can see the screenshot, and it is something I don't even need to tell you guys what to do, and I'm glad that you are picking up these valid signals. And I always encourage you guys to enter valid trade. That's all my goal is, and that's what I want you guys to look for, signals to take your entry. An entry on 1 hour time frame right here for the quick scalp, right here, that's a good push up as well. So again, break and close will be a second stage, but in this process, as price just made a new high broken above these previous candle and close as well, if we have a pullback with a bearish engulfer, I'm gonna go long again till we are broken above, exit, look for the next condition, and that is how I'm gonna ride along in this trend to this level, from where expect deep pullback short term before the price can likely to head higher. So that's what I'll be looking at. I'm not bearish overall as long as we are above 50 EMA and 20 EMA on 4 hour time frame, and as long as we are above this zone on higher time frame, we are not bearish. In this process, we can take pullback entry bullish and bearish trade from a exit, look for another pullback entry bullish and ride along with the trend. Now here on Capital.com, we don't have a double bottom, that is why I'm not using it as a neckline, but for the valid pullback entry, I just want to see a pullback bullish engulfer, keep on taking longs. We are clearly broken above the highs, and we can still see a price to head higher. I can see a bullish pressure engulfing candle, 382 candle. That is why if we have a pullback, if a bullish engulfer, we can go long. It can still push up from here. Let's see how it opens, but I can see lots of bullish pressure, but we can see a correction here in the RSI as well before the price will push up and head towards a major level of resistance. Not a major, but a good level is 2.505 goes to 2.610, from where I will look into enter my sell trades short term only. On Avanda, right here, just a pullback entry bullish. If we have that, I'm gonna go long till here, which is 2.339, goes to 2.441 for my possible buying trade. Once we are broken above this pattern, in that case, the price will likely to push up. So again, I'm looking for the price to head higher and keep on heading higher in a long term. But on a smaller time frame, again, I'll be looking for my possible entry conditions. Next up, we have gold. Now, keyboard warriors will come and say this move has happened because of the job data. Yes, that is true. But this is something I've already predicted before the price pushes down. I didn't know that it could happen. I'm in a trade that pushes down because of crude oil push down. The trade is in my favor. I don't blame the news or fundamentals. I trade with my technical rules. Now here, I've clearly mentioned that we can see a push up and push down and again push down from here, looking at this bearish engulfer, and stop loss by keeping a stop loss here. That is an entry again, and the price pushes lower. So that is how we can still see some range. But let me quickly show you the clip from my last video. We can expect some range in this area of consolidation, and we can take some entries which we had right here on 1 hour time frame, and that nicely pushed up. Looking at this bearish engulfing pattern, we can expect another push down and a consolidation and then push up. Now, looking at this bearish engulfer, I'm seeing the price to push down, retest this level again, and then with nice one. So again, we had an entry condition, not a blind trade, bearish engulfer, and then a nice push down out of that. ATR is what? If you put a stop loss even above right here from the zone, that is more than 1-to-1, and that is good an amount of money for you to take your profits. Now, price can likely to retest 50 EMA and then push back down again, form another triple bottom right here, and then push back up. So expect this range until when? Until silver will eventually hit this level. And once the silver is in this level, then I'm expecting an gold and silver to ride up side by side. So that is why gold can still range, and until and unless it is not breaking and close above this high, I'm not completely bullish for gold. And if you're broken below this low, I'm not bearish for gold as well. But how you enter the trades? Yes, with conditions. I'm not giving you two scenarios. I'm giving you condition. This was an entry condition. We had that. If we have a bullish engulfer here, I'm going to enter another trade, just a scalp, right? 4 hour or 1 hour time frame is totally up to you. You can look for the valid bullish engulfer here, bearish engulfer here, but look for the targets according to your ATR. So that's what I'll be looking at. If we are broken below, let's say we have no condition here or here, then price just dramatically break below. In that case, we have a confirmation of a trend upwards or downwards. So let's see how it goes. Keep an eye for the breakout. For silver, simply looking at this level, which is 25.57, goes to 26.54, from where I will be looking to enter my buy trades with condition like bullish engulfers and double bottom entry condition. Otherwise, once we are broken below this low, just a pullback with a bearish engulfer, I'm going to go short till here. Lastly, we have crude oil nicely, massively pushed down. Now, that could be a double bottom pattern, aggressive, and that did not play out. And price broke below. At this point, as we are just broken below this previous low, I'm not interested in taking buy trades unless the price forms a strong bullish engulfing pattern within this area or a double bottom pattern in this area. Otherwise, we can just get a pullback, bearish engulfer, and I'm going to go short again till we get a condition to buy here. Now the zone where the price is inside of, it is 67.52, goes to 69.64, from where I will look into enter another buy trade if we have a buying condition. Otherwise, on 4 hour time frame, just look for the valid bearish trades. If you have a bearish engulfing pattern till here, exit with the ATR, look for the buy condition in this area. So that's what I'll be looking at for crude oil. Not buying unless I see a condition within this zone. Sell trade with a pullback entry, bearish only. So that's it for commodities, guys. Hope you got a value out of this long video. I know that's a very long video, but that is just dedicated to natural gas and for you guys to understand the price action. Talking about price action, you will see the video hopefully on Monday, same time when I upload a video around 4 to 5 p.m. UK time. Watch that. It will change your way of looking at the market, and I'm sure after watching that video you will look at the market trends like a pro. And again, if you watch it till the end, you have some good offer in the end of that video. Hope you trade green. Next video will be from Dubai, and you might see a change in my uploading time as well. I hope the internet is good there at my brother's house. Hopefully it is good. If not, I need to sort out something else. See you guys in the next video. Have an awesome weekend. Take care.